going to be filled up with it. Some of them have mines as well, so he's going to try to drop them right on top of the gateways. If he manages to do that, that's probably going to be game. There is a pile on his spot, the probe they're waiting as well, but Dragoons are quite a bit far away, so this drop might do a lot of damage. Free's going to spot this as soon as this comes in, and Stargate going to be put down. That's interesting. Wondering whether Free was actually going to try to get this back by going very quick arbors, but 3 vultures inside. He's going to not actually going to plant the mines outside. He's instead going to plant the mines close to the probes. Hope to get the mines into the Dragoons and that way into the probes. Not many probes inside of the main at all, really. Going to be another drop coming in. 4 Dragoons are going to try to fight this back. All the vultures down at this point. 3 Dragoons waiting at natural expansion for another drop just in case that comes in. 2 tanks, I believe, in that dropship might... Yeah, exactly. Going to try to put 2 tanks on top of the high ground. Free is ready for it. He's expecting it. Has 2 Dragoons to get ready to react to, but he has an observer as well to start shelling on top of that. 1 tank comes out. That's going to be easy victims. C doing a good job of microing against his. More Dragoons coming in for Free, so at the very least he's going to be able to prevent those tanks from shelling. Or is he? 1 tank is going to siege up. He's going to start shelling against the Dragoons. The Dragoons are still going to be able to reach that tank, but still going to do a heavy lot. Tanks are going to do a heavy lot of damage to those Dragoons before that tank gets taken out. 1 Dragoon left on the ground. Tank's going to still manage to be able to do a lot of damage. Free kind of shocked at himself for not being able to prevent that, but now his natural expansion almost completely useless for him. Dropship barely gets away. 2 more Dragoons are going to come in. He's going to have to be split up. Going to try to get focus fire on that tank. Are they going to manage to take it out? They are going to manage to take that tank out just before they die. But still a lot of damage done by CC. Doing an absolutely beautiful job. Going to already expanded for the second time. Sorry. Already put down his mineral only. He's playing an absolutely beautiful game of Stargate. Yet again going to go with the dropship right inside of Free's base. Only 1 single vulture this time around, but it has mines. Stop mines. We're going to see a picture of Zero here because that's exactly what we're going to be expecting. We're going to be expecting Zero, most likely the last player, to be fielded out. And if it's not Zero, I'm going to seriously question the coaching decisions that are going to be out there. I'm really going to question the coaching decisions. But Vultures yet again running in, try to do as much damage as they can because every single probe for now for Free counts. I just don't know what he can do here exactly. It's still just beautiful dropship play overall from C. C just playing absolutely beautifully here, taking a complete advantage of every single weakness of Free's. Free losing at 1 single early engagement has allowed C to just take absolute advantage of Free's broken position right now. He's heavily behind economically in troop count as well because he's been forced to waste Dragoons on all sides just to attempt to fight back the constant harassments. By the way, okay, no. Oh wow, okay, 2 Stargates with a fleet beacon out. I'm assuming the Vultures actually caught this. They should have caught this. 6 going to be 6 factories pumping soon for C. We only see 2 bases that are barely mining for Free, so Free's going to try to win this back, but trying to get a couple carriers out there. There is an armory in play, only 1 machine shop, so he's only producing tanks from 1 machine shop and still has a decent amount of it. Dropship yet going to go for another drop in there. Going to drop another 2 tanks right on top of that ridge. A lot of Dragoons out there, so they should be able to clean this up very quickly, but still the tanks might do a little damage before that happens. The 1 tank going to go down. Scan's going to come off as well. No more shots. Not that much damage done this time. But still, good job overall by C. Even though he lost a couple of tanks, there's still good job overall of just being aggressive, constantly keeping Free on his toes. There are going to be a couple of carriers coming out. Initial carrier out. Second carrier should be coming alongside as well. But he's going to try to win this with carriers. I still don't see how this is going to happen, really. Goliaths are going to be able to produce. But, yeah, just 5 gateways are going to be producing Goliaths for him for now. And he's going to have Charon boosters up soon as well. Dragoons are going to move out a little bit, try to clear up some of those mines. Vultures just spotting that. Instantly he's plotting down a bunch of mines to slow down whatever push might be coming for him. And I'm not even sure if Free knows that what's waiting him on the other side is just a bunch of Goliaths. Tanks are coming as well alongside. Vulture's going to be coming at the front as well. Just no Zealots to support whatsoever for Free. He's going to try to go for Dragoons alongside carriers. And not going to have a lot of interceptors in those carriers either. So with only 2 carriers and maybe a control group of Dragoons, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get this done. He needs to focus down those Goliaths with those Dragoons and hoping to pick off those tanks with the carriers, but not really managing to do a lot of mines at the front. Tanks doing a lot of damage at the back. A lot of Dragoons just losing their lives. Carriers waiting for a slightly bigger interceptor count, but I just don't think they're really going to be able to do anything at all. Just see getting a bunch of Goliaths out there. 6 factories. What are you going to do against 6 factories pumping 3 bases? One of them mineral only, mind you, but still a beautiful position for C to be in. Only a few interceptors trying to attack some of these vultures as they penetrate inside the base yet again. Zealot going to come in there, try to rip some of those mines to pieces, try to go in there and pick off that vulture that's picking up probes at this point. Some interceptors are going to try to engage, but you just see there's not nearly enough account. All of them get picked off instantly. by the Goliath. I think he managed to pick off one tank. They're trying to get more carriers in there, but just the Interceptor's not coming in fast enough. Has some Dragoons as well. He just, as soon as he runs them in, he's going to get them heavily shelled by tank fire, and Vultures might even run in, or even those Goliaths could act as blockers. He's going to try to get some of this done, but now going to be turrets coming in at the front as well for C. He's going to go in for the push, going for the finish here. Guys, a lot of Goliaths. Doesn't even need Vultures at this point. They can act as blockers as well as picking at those carriers. Doesn't even really need to attack the carriers. You need to finish off the Interceptors, keep the Interceptor count low. And with that, Freeze is not going to be able to do nearly enough. Goliath's going to come in at the front. Free at the very is going to try to catch the tanks at the back. Going to catch one tank. If he actually manages to finish it off, instead being forced to engage some Goliaths that are at the front, not quite managing to. But C, just at such a superior position. Freeze desperately try. I understand his move here. I'm thinking maybe an Arbiter try to go for a massive recall or a massive stasis support attack would have been a good idea, but it just would have taken him a long time to research, would have been taking him a very long time to get those Arbiters ready as well, and just more chance of that failing. But instead trying to surprise him with those carriers, but they just get instantly spotted. Just doesn't have economy to support much else here. The Interceptor's not really many of them at all, and now he can't even pick up the mineral only. He really would have needed the mineral only at this point, but just one base behind the turn player is just not something you want to deal with. This is going to be the final battle here. Dragoons going to come in from the back. Some of them, some Dragoons on the right side, and carriers at the north, but just not nearly enough. No Interceptors firing at this point. The carriers going to be shelled at. Some Dragoons coming in from the back. They're just going to be shelled by tank fire. And Freeze going to rubbing his Adam's apple, making sure it's still there, making sure he's still a man. Before it's like, am I still a man? Am I still a man? Okay, still have an Adam's apple. I'm still a man. I'm not going to GG. Well, I'm still a man. I'm guessing as soon as his natural expansion goes up, he figures out that he's not a man anymore and just decides to GG. You see now picking up a fourth base, the lower left-hand position. Freeze still at 2. Just his carrier's going to get caught in the open by those Goliaths. They're going to get picked off. Pretty much all of them. 2 carriers already gone. 2 or 3 left. 3 left in the air, I believe. They're going to try to run in north, try to do some damage, but that's it. There's no chance whatsoever for Free to be getting this again. So he's GG's. No chance there. Smiling to himself. Knows that it all started with a bit of a mistake on his part, being a little bit too assertive, too aggressive. C gonna come out. They're gonna high five like crazy. MBC still in the game, so I'm gonna be expecting a C versus 0 decider. Always awesome when it gets to an ace match. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm super excited for this, guys. I'm sure you are too. Apologize this is all coming in so late, but you know sometimes real life interrupts. So right, C still showing some life in with some nice play. So looking forward to the ace match, guys. GG, ranching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed.